Hello, this is Andrew with Mammalian.bike. It hasn't been a great month to be a helmet in my possession. I ruined another one. And I decided to replace it with this Bontrager Specter WaveCel helmet. This is one of the highest rated helmets on the Virginia Tech safety helmet site. And it is a departure for me because it is the first helmet that I've bought that does not have MIPS in forever. I've long held that MIPS is a necessary feature, but according to the research that I've done, it's not so necessary because of the differences in the way that this helmet works versus the way that a helmet like this Giro Savant works. Obviously this has a foam pad on the top, as does this one, and we'll open it up in a second. But the MIPS in this case is this plastic liner that's in here, and basically what it does is it makes it so that the helmet rotates a little bit so that your head doesn't rotate. But apparently that's not so important with the WaveCel, and hopefully the folks who are smarter than me have that right. So let's get this out. So in the box, we have a little manual type thing and some emergency contact info sticker that you put inside there. I use a road ID, so I don't use the stickers because I wear the road ID thing. So the thing that makes the WaveCel interesting is this stuff right here. This is the WaveCel. Now, this still has this foam impact layer, but this bit in here, and I guess this moves too, so that probably is part of the we don't need MIPS bit that goes into this. It has a nice little magnetic latch thing, which is pretty cool. I like that. I recently got a Specialized Evade. It also has this kind of latch on it, and I quite like it. It's a lot easier to take on and off than one of these more older style kind of clip things. Not that this is necessarily a problem, but sometimes I pinch my chin, and you know, that's not awesome when I put it on. So let's get weight, because that of course is important. And I'm not expecting great things from this. This is my backup / riding on gravel helmet. So that's why I opted for a cheaper, although this is still $150, so not super cheap. But given the way I've been destroying helmets in the last month, I figured that having a 12-month free crash replacement warranty, which Trek Bontrager has, and to my knowledge no other helmet does have. So if I do crash and break this helmet within 12 months, they give me this helmet in 12 months. So I figured it was worth trying a new technology for the helmet, and it was also worth paying a little bit more for that. Although there is a cheaper version of this helmet, well, not of this helmet, but it's a Stravos, Bontrager Stravos. It's $100. It's a little heavier, but let's check to see how much this weighs. This is a portly 360.5 grams, which is pretty heavy for a helmet. In contrast, here we'll have a look at this guy, this Savant. Let's get this out of the way. So yeah, this is 288.1, so yeah, that's a lot heavier than this. Whether or not it's heavy enough that it causes me neck strain, I don't know. I generally don't think that helmets are a place where I want to go for the lightest one, just, you know, because it doesn't really make sense to save a few grams if it compromises the safety of the thing. But there are obviously much lighter helmets than this, but I'm gonna try it out. So I've had a few months with this Bontrager Specter WaveCel helmet, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. That's the that's it. That's the review. Actually, but let's get into a little bit more why I hate it. The first thing that I hate about it is the chin strap here. I can't
ever get it. Well, one is it's really bulky, so if I tighten it up, then it's uncomfortable. If I tuck my head down, it punches me in the Adam's apple. If it's loose, like it is now, where it's comfortable for me to tilt my head down, it just spends the ride like banging on my Adam's apple. So I have to choose. Would I rather have it banging gently on my Adam's apple, or do I want to punch myself in the throat every time I look down at my head unit? The other thing that I really don't like about it is that it's heavy. It's super heavy. And not just like, oh, it's, you know, a little bit heavy, but heavy enough that like it makes my neck hurt. And then given enough time, it makes my head hurt. And I'm not sure if those two things are related, whether it's the weight on my neck that's like making my neck muscles tense up and then makes my head hurt, or if there's something about the ergonomics of the helmet that just suck. But it gives me a headache every time I ride for more than 2 hours. The other thing is that the ergonomics kind of suck in that like the back of my glasses rests on the strap or on the tightener back there, so I can't, like, they don't sit on my nose properly. And then if it's sunny outside or it's dark, I don't have anywhere to stick the glasses because of these WaveCel things. And I mean, I guess I can do that, which kind of works a little bit, but I'm not confident that it's going to stay there, even if I got stuck in the hole there. If I do that. So you can kind of do this, but that's not awesome. It puts a lot of stress on the temple here for the glasses. So that's one of the problems I haven't figured out. And that's kind of it. I just really, really, really hate it. I mean, I guess safety matters, but there's a point where you use your helmet, 99% of the time when you use your helmet, the safety doesn't matter. The ergonomics matter, like how comfortable it is, how long you can wear it, where you put your glasses, is it banging you in the throat? All that stuff matters. And then the safety bit happens, hopefully never, but if it does matter, then it's just a very, very small percentage of the amount of usable time that you spend with it. I guess what I'm saying is that, to me, even if this is like the best helmet in the world and no other helmet is even close to it, I'm going to stop wearing it because when I go out for a ride, it makes my head hurt and I hate it and I'm uncomfortable. So I'm going to figure out something to do with it. Maybe give it to my kids or put it in the closet, and then, you know, the next time I need an emergency helmet, this will come out. Anyway, hope that was useful. If it was, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below and I will get to them as soon as I can. Thanks.